Resolution 681-18 authorizes the Office of the Mayor to enter into an agreement with the United States Geological Survey, provides $45,470 from the Department of Public Works to the USGS to continue the Cooperative Flood Monitoring Program on Hawaii Island, introduced by Ms. David by request.
Ms. David, move to approve Resolution 681-18. Keone Thompson is in Hilo.
Okay. Yeah. Keone, good morning.
Is your mic?
Good morning.
Oh.
Yeah.
Keone Thompson from the Department of Public Works Engineering Division.
I know this is an annual thing, but it's taken on a lot more significance given what happened a few weeks ago, and what we anticipate will actually be happening more often. Given what's happening with our environment. Can you tell us what's going to happen? What is this all about? Explain a little bit more.
Okay, so we're in partnership with USGS to, this is for gauges to record the peak flow, stream flow in the streams. And we use this data to help design culverts and bridges in those areas. So,
yeah, and is it going to take into consideration, the what occurred during our latest tropical
definitely,
storm?
yes.
Yeah, and when are you guys going to get the results of all of this?
Well, the ones that we participate in, it's just peak flow for the year. So USGS just compiles the data and they make publications and release it to the public. Mm-hmm. So usually for the year or so. It's not real time like the other ones, but this one's just gather data and stuff.
Yeah, but it also, the request also said, planning and designing of flood management systems, such as bridges, culverts, and levees. So we can anticipate that will all be included in there too, not just studies and data, right?
Oh, definitely. We used the data for all the floodplain design and stuff.
Of course, we're all in favor of this. We just, since it was waived from committee, we wanted to at least get a little bit more information. Thank you, Keone.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and thank you, Keone, for being here. And Alan, our chief engineer, just also walked in. And Mr. Chung, thank you for raising this issue, because we did see a lot of water come from Mauka to Makai. I understand the data collection. So are we going to be retooling our flood maps, like our VE zones? We saw areas too that was actually flooded or saw enormous amounts of water that were kind of mapped in X zones. So are we going to be redoing all of those maps with this new data, or is this just an assessment for the bridges, culverts, and levees?
Alan Simeon, Director of Public Works. Anyway, thank you for the question and this opportunity to come and see you. As far as remapping the flood zones, I think that is a conversation that we need to have with FEMA or DLNR. Flood person, Bryce Harada, is in touch with them and recently just came from a class on the mainland. And part of the requirements is basically where there are areas that the buildings were substantially damaged. There are some requirements. But again, as far as remapping, that's a conversation that we need to have with FEMA or DLNR, our partners.
Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. I yield.
I know Hawaii County is going to be contributing $45,000 of this, but how much is the overall cost that USGS is going to contribute? Is it like they're going to contribute 45 as well? I know they're going to be doing the collection of this data, but how much are they spending?
The 8 that we are contributing to, the 8 gauges, we pay 75% of the cost.
We pay 75% of the costs.
Yes, for these 8. They have a partnership with State DOT for other gauges, and they also have some other gauges that they manage on their own totally too. So right now, this is only for 8 that and I have a list of the ones that we are participating in. right here, and I can leave it for you guys.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
And all in favor, please say aye. Any opposed? 7 ayes, 2 absent.